Happy New Year, guys. Welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, if you're new to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon to get notified whenever I post new videos. So it's a new year, it's 2021. That means we're going to be shaking off all the problems that came with the year 2020. 2020 was a really long year, but we're grateful and we are thankful that we're able to see the full year through. All right, so today we're going to be starting a new series altogether. We're going to be playing the Middle-earth Shadow of War. Middle-earth Shadow of War. It's a really fantastic game. If you've not played it, I highly recommend you play this game. So this game is the sequel to the first game. I think that one was called Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. The game is loosely based on stories from the Lord of the Rings franchise. So what this game tends to do is that it gives you an origin story about how the Rings of Power came about. Like I said, I don't know if it's based on the book, because I realize that some elements are actually from the book and some elements are from the writers of this game. So let's get right into it. I've already beat this game before, so I'm sure that's why you can see the stats for other DLCs that I'm playing on the game. This is not the standard edition of the game. This one comes with DLCs. I think this one is called the Desolation of Mordor. It's probably the Game of the Year edition of the game. So if you want it, you could probably find on the PSN store. I think it's about $20 or something. It's a really cool game. If you've not played it before, I'm gonna walk you through the entire series of the game. So let's get right into it. Shadow of War. I already beat this game on normal, so now I'm gonna try Nemesis, and I just hope I don't get killed a lot. So for Nemesis, put your skills to the test and experience the full breadth of the Nemesis system. Now, if you're new to this series, the Nemesis system is a really cool feature that they added as far back as the first game. Now, what the Nemesis system does is that it makes sure that every encounter, every experience you have with an orc is unique. So assuming, let's say you meet an orc, you fight somewhere, if he escapes or if you're able to kill him, there's a chance that they may come back, and when they do, they'll reference that encounter that they had with you earlier. And normally when these orcs come back they come back adapted, so some moves that you tried on them before will probably not work. Yeah. All right, so as it says, your orcs are smarter, more adaptive, requiring careful consideration of each enemy's weaknesses. That is guaranteed. Yeah, we're not going to be dying a lot in this video, I hope so. All right, so Nemesis. Start. If you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, I really like to implore that you do. If you already subscribed, thank you very much, and just remain posted. Also, you can click on the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video. Story so far. I think these are scenes from the first game, Shadow of Mordor. I remember the scene. It's a really tragic story, really. So let me explain. If you've not played the first game, the Shadow of Mordor, let me just give you a brief account of what exactly transpired. So the ranger, the guy you keep seeing, he's Talion. His family was killed at the Black Gates by 3 of Sauron's generals. I think the Black Hand, the Tower, and then one more, I forget his name. He couldn't have been more memorable because he died easy. Yes, so the whole point of this is to, Talion's whole mission was to get revenge. But when he was killed, he was possessed by a wraith. It's just fortuitous that the wraith that possessed him was the one who crafted the rings of power for Sauron. The rings for men, the rings for the elves, and the rings for the dwarves. That was basically the whole story, to get revenge for them killing his family. It's a really, really enjoyable game. The first one it had interesting storylines. It had compelling characters. The gameplay mechanics were amazing. The combat system on point. Graphics were incredible. When I saw the trailer for this game, I was really, really hyped. I was really, really pumped. I must have seen it about several times. Really, really, really interesting to see this game. So this is the second game in the installment. I just hope they make a third one. So that's the new ring of power that's being crafted by Celebrimbor. Yeah, and that's the name of the elf, this guy. The elf who crafted them. His name is Celebrimbor. He also had a tragic backstory as well from the first game. I think you will see all the events that led to him crafting the rings of power in this very game. There was a DLC in the first game called The Bright Lord. I think it's a DLC to Shadow of Mordor. It actually explained much better as to all the events that led to his family's death and him becoming a wraith.
Nothing can be changed.
Sad. I remember he had a wife and son. His son's name was Dear How. He was a very, very good combatant. It's unfortunate that he died in the first game. Look, the ring even has the Elvish engraving on, similar to what they had on the first Ring of Power. Nice. So I'm playing on the PS4 Slim, so I don't really have the full complement of 4K graphics, so please bear with me. Please bear with me while I play this game. Huh. From fire to ice. So as you can see, the wraith Celebrimbor has been kidnapped. So it's the ring of power that's keeping Talion alive. He actually died in the first game, but from the powers of Celebrimbor in him, he was able to survive. So when Celebrimbor leaves him, he will automatically die. But it looks like the ring of power over here is keeping him alive. So I think our first mission is probably to find Celebrimbor. Whoever took him is calling to us. Alright, let's go. So a big part of this game is stealth. Yeah, a big part of this game is stealth. There are numerous orcs in the game, and it wouldn't be wise every time to go out guns blazing like that. Then again, that's how I like to play my video games though. But let's try to keep up with the story so you get the experience from this. Alright, so those two are done. I can see some more orcs there. So let's clear them out. Combat system in this game is fantastic. It's kind of similar to what we had in the Batman Arkham series games. Arkham series. I think they had those 4 games: the Arkham Asylum, City, Origins, and then a new one, the Arkham Knight. Those were really, really great games. I played and completed them all. I have those games, so maybe at a point in time I could also do a complete series for those games as well. If you're interested, just send me a comment. Let me know what kind of games you'd like to see me play or walk through. Hey, Celebrimbor, I'm coming. Stop calling. I'm coming. All right. It doesn't look like there are some more orcs around. Let's see. Okay, there's some more there. There's one more that I missed. Okay, and as you can see, he's a very adept climber because he has the elf in him. He's very agile. Kind of reminds me of Legolas from the first game. Hey, careful, careful. Yeah, there he is. And take him out silently. Alright. Oh, come on. What are you doing? He didn't spot me this time. Good. And he's down. Alright, so let's continue. I don't see any more around, so let's get... Oh, wait. There's one more out there. Quickly! And he's down. Alright. Any more orcs around? Yeah. Can reach him from here. And he's down. I mean, only orcs can move like that. No normal person moves like that. Just the orcs. Sorry, just the elves, I mean. What did I tell you about the combat system? It's so fluid. And as you play, the focus should also be on gathering XP because you can purchase much more cooler moves from the game later. They're not letting me finish them. Damn! These guys are not kidding around. As you can see, because we're playing on the Nemesis difficulty, they're really aggressive. I need help. Are they all gone? Check back there to see if any orc lingering around back there. Yeah, there you are. Take him out silently. And there's some more. Let me drain you for health. Alright, as you can see, the health meter is full. When you do a second time and you see the health meter color change from white to red when it's filling up, it means that they are gonna die when you are done draining them. Right. So find Celebrimbor. Oh, look, spiders. Kind of reminds me of the cave from the third Lord of the Rings movie, Return of the King, where Frodo was captured by that spider. Look, another one. Yeah, so my PSN is my PSN name is Warlock369. I'll drop it in the description of the video if you want to send me an invite so we play some games, some multiplayer games. I'm down. Okay, more spiders. That's one big spider. Are we gonna? No. Nah, that's one big spider. Kind of looks like the woman from Lord of the Rings. Sorry, from Resident Evil, Mila Jovovich. I'll probably look it up. Maybe she must have been modeled after her because the resemblance is uncanny.
much are you willing to sacrifice?
It's 2021, so not much.
No, not everything. Not yet.
She wants the ring.
You would give me the ring for the ring. I am Shield, and I do believe in truth. I will give you healing.
That looks like Gollum from here. Dude, you're suffering. Without the ring, he dies. Only the Wraith will be able to save him now, Celebrimbor.
Must mean something to you.
Yeah, he's back, he's back, he's back.
Nemesis. The dark holds armies that surround it. Look to the mountain.
So there's not much difference between this new Ring of Power and then the one that was made from the Lord of the Rings movies for Sauron. There's not much difference. So what it tends to do is that it gives you the power to control others, alright, and bend them to your will. I think when I saw the trailer, one cool feature I saw was in the fact that they brought in dragons now, and then those much bigger orcs, and then the war beasts from the movies, from Lord of the Rings and then the Hobbit. All right. So yeah, it's also important to know that this game is actually a bit different from the first game in the sense that there are different types of orcs that you meet now, and then there are also different tribes of orcs from this game as well. So you find some orcs that use basically swords, some use spears, and then they use the spears in combination with shield. But there are also orcs that use kind of like assassin-like blades from this game. So there are different classes of orcs that you meet. Some are tricksters, some are like behemoths. There are different classes of orcs that you meet in this game. As we progress in the gameplay, you see. So Act 1, the Siege of Minas Ithil. Wow, that's a lot of orcs. Now, I'm sure Talion and Celebrimbor could have taken them on.
Gondor's last fortress has been captured.
By our accounts, this is a really great game. It's a little bit updated or improved from the very first Shadow of Mordor. This sequel brings everything to a close. I'll do my best to give you a walkthrough of Shadow of Mordor when I'm done with this series. Alright, I think we can proceed now. Yeah, that's also very important. Now, normally when you're playing this game, there are some generals or captains that you may need to locate, and what you do is that you need to gather intel to be able to find them. It's not like they can just show you a waypoint on the map for you to go to. Alright, so to get intel, sometimes you might just find intel lying around, maybe some documents or something, but then also you find some orcs with information. So what you need to do is to interrogate them to be able to get that information from them. Those orcs with information will be shown with that green icon over there. That's how you're able to identify the worms. Not every orc has information for you. It's just the worms that you can get intel from. Alright, so the captain we're looking for is called Scan the Warbringer. Another thing about this game is that the names, man, it's creative stuff. Alright, so gaining intel on captains reveals their weaknesses, alright? And when you're getting into combat with any orc, a captain or a general, what you need to do is you need to check what their strengths are, you need to check what their weaknesses are. Now this guy, apparently he's dazed by stealth, so if I attempt a stealth attack, it'll probably distract him for a bit or probably weaken him enough for me to take him on. It's always important that you check what the weaknesses are, because some of the orcs are really difficult to take down. Alright, so press X to mark my target, and important to notice that he's also always surrounded by his gang of grunts. That would make the fight challenging, but we should be able to do something about that. Okay. Alright, so like I said, to get intel, all you need to do is just get a worm and interrogate him, like this guy. Alright. Okay, so from here, we just pick another orc that we don't know. Reveal intel, it will show us his weaknesses. This guy is terrified of poison and stealth as well. So it's likely that when you attempt a stealth attack on somebody close to him or even on him, he'll run away right immediately before the fight begins. That gives you a fair advantage when you're taking on orcs that are very powerful. Okay, so I think we can save the rest of the intel for later. Now, let's go towards the mission. Oh, I think somebody just spotted me. Yeah, there he is. When he gets in closer, I can attempt to kill him with stealth. Let me attract him. Yep, come this way. Good. Come to Papa. And he's down. Alright. Yeah, he's not. Alright. So this is Talion's first upgrade. He's getting a bow, an elvish bow at that. So to enter range mode, just press L2 and then use R2 to fire. In this game, like most games or like most shooter games, headshots is always ideal for when you want to take them out quickly. But that takes some skill and some experience, so have fun with that. So headshot number 1, headshot number 2, headshot number 3. Alright, now you come here. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. And he's down. I mean, you could really have fun with them, eh? Just dance around with them a bit. Alright, so we're investigating a clue to find the general. Alright. So we found the orc commander's trail. Let's follow it. Hopefully not into a trap. Because some of the orc commanders do that. So they might set clues here and there. When you follow, you realize that you end up in an ambush at a point. Okay, so now we are about to get into battle with a number of orcs, alright? And there are multiple ways in which you can approach the game. You can go out all guns blazing like I like to do. Just go in there, hack and slash and take out as many as you can. But then there are also alternatives to doing this. Okay, you can also approach it by just taking them all out with one single shot. Now there are a lot of grog barrels in the game, all over the game, so that stuff is flammable. So if you encounter one of them and there are a lot of orcs around you, we just take out the grog barrel and take out everybody within radius of the barrels. Yeah, so I think for purposes of introduction, I'll just do that. And one charge the shot and boom, they're all down. This will come in handy for you at that point, I promise you that. Okay. All right. So we enter the Wraith World to be able to see him. As you can see, he's all the way up there. I've identified him. Okay. Let's move. If I remember correctly, yeah, there he is. Alright. So it looks like he's down there, but I want to take the aerial approach and try to take him out from the top. There he is. All right, and let's go. As you can see, he wasn't taken down in one swoop, but he just dazed right now, so it leaves him open to attack. Yep. And the good thing about some of these guys is that it's not always that you find them surrounded by grunts. Some of them are very strong that you don't even need like a group, or they don't even need support to bring you down. So it's always important to identify what their weaknesses are to be able to have a much more easier fight with them. Remember, we're playing on a Nemesis difficulty, so we may not have it as, you know, as fluid as it's supposed to be. There you are. He ain't dying. Guy's tough. And he's killed. And yeah, that's another thing. Once you take out their bosses, the rest tend to just chicken away. Alright, so we've got our first upgrade for our gear. Let's see what it is. Alright, so as part of the game, you can upgrade Talion's gear. So as you can see here, the upgrade we picked up is to upgrade his sword. So let's go. Okay, as part of his gear, you can upgrade his sword, his dagger that he uses for stealth. You can upgrade his bow, his cloak, and his armor. Just be on the lookout for really cool upgrades as and when you progress through the game. A very good question.
My very hard tracking the studio. Not enough.
Nemesis still stands.
We're about to lose them to 60. They'll be close on engaged they haven't already. We need to get as fast as we can.
Wait. Just give me one more.
Intro. Don't fall behind. Not enough money.
Right. So please lead the way. Alright, looks like there's a skirmish up ahead. Clear the area to rescue the sergeant. Alright. These orcs are too troublesome. You realize that when you try to take them while they are down, the attack is interrupted by the other orcs that are standing by. It gets better at a point because you can perform an upgrade that will allow you to take them out that much faster. But that comes later in the game. Ouch. Alright. Who's next? Okay. So follow Adriel still. I mean, it's a really great game when you look at the storyline, the graphics, the combat mechanics, the gameplay mechanics in general. Really cool. Alright, the next sergeant we have to rescue. That's perfect. There she goes. I really wish I could have played this on a PS5. I've been trying to get one since it was launched in November, but I've been unsuccessful. Tried Walmart, tried Amazon, tried Target, but just have been unlucky. Hopefully I can get one in a couple of months when there's stock all over the place. Alright, clear the area for the next sergeant as well. He's down. Huh. These guys are not kidding around. So you know the orcs used to be elves. I think it was explained in one of the, I don't know if it was the first game, but it was explained that they are twisted versions of the elves. I think they are probably corrupted with dark magic or something. Alright. These guys are not running away. Let's teach them a lesson. So as you can see, because it's the Nemesis difficulty, they are taking it easy on me. Let me run away for now. I'll come back to them later. I'm right behind you. So when you're sprinting, you can use the elven speed to give you a much needed boost if you need it. Alright. Okay, so cutscene. That looks painful. Alright, so the next upgrade is for a heavy attack. He uses a glaive from Celebrimbor to be able to sweep an area and take out as many enemies around him as possible. All you need to do is to hold the box until the glaive appears, and then you charge it up for a bit, and then it provides the sweeping attack. There you go. And it makes it easier for you to take them out when they are down. As you can see, they're providing cover support. They're not just lighting up on their own free will. These guys just don't quit. And he's down. That's the last one. You really enjoy the combat in this game. Like I said, it's very fluid. And all it takes is to counter and attack. So while you're playing, just need to, when you counter, just need to find the right window, then you attack.
But sometimes we lost forever.
Go to the bridge. Secure the rest.
Place is here.
Make sure to take it and
Is that right, daughter?
So I think Talion and Celebrimbor are here to find the Palantir from getting into the Orcs' hands or Sauron's hands, because what that would do is to give them or give Sauron an unfair advantage against the Gondorians.
Sit down. But are they going to war before this to stop?
I'd like to help. It's not a bad idea. Alright, so mission complete. And you gain a skill point. The skill point is what you use to upgrade your skills. Alright, so on the skill screen you realize that there are a lot of moves that will be available to Talion and Celebrimbor throughout the game. For combat, predator, ranged, the wraith, mounted, and then those other story skills that you get through the game. Now for the first skill, I will be upgrading. Let's see.
We need to secure the Palantir now. The city is weak. It will not go for much longer.
The camp of the Gondor is infected. Casting is right by protecting the city, protect the Palantir.
Look.
The towers as we
This is similar to the first game. There were towers like this that you need to get in there and take control of. Those towers allow you to fast travel throughout the games. Whenever you don't want to run there, you want to take a much more shorter approach to get there. Alright. Okay, so this is the map of the area, Minas Ithil. And okay, his skills. Okay. Alright, so let's upgrade Talion's skill and then we can continue. So on the character screen, just scroll through and then pick the one you want. I think for now I'm gonna upgrade the combat section for execution. Because I've unlocked a new skin for Talion, but we'll come back to that. We'll come back to it. So I'm gonna upgrade for execution. It allows you to take out the orcs in a very stylish way. Okay. So let me show you how to take over the towers. I mean, he could jump from as far as heaven and he would still land and be okay. Alright. As always, like any other video game, XP allows you to gain skill upgrades every now and then. Okay. Alright, so the towers are the idea. So when you purify it, it allows you to gain access to the tower for fast travel, and then it allows you to see all the hidden artifacts or hidden relics within the area. Okay. First item. We'll get into the Shelob memory later. Next one. This looks close. Yeah, somewhere there. Yeah. All right. So I think that's everything. Thank you, Celebrimbor. All right. So I think that's everything in this area. Right, let's go to Celebrimbor's barrow and see what he has for us. But before then, let's take out these orcs and I'll be able to show you what the execution looks like. I see that guy running away. This is execution. Cool, right? Currently, it takes about 8 hits to be able to gain enough might to do an execution. But as and when you play the game, you'll be able to unlock upgrades that allows you to do it in much shorter hits. I think at a point it will take you about 5 hits to be able to get the execution right. Okay, so now let's pick the next mission. I think one of Celebrimbor's barrows is close by, so we can go there to be able to unlock the next skill. Alright. So Shadows of the Past. Discover Celebrimbor's ancient storehouse and explore the memories of his past struggle with Sauron. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. It gives you a glimpse as to what exactly precipitated this war between Celebrimbor and Sauron. Yeah. Alright. So we go further downwards. I think you need to activate Wraith World to be able to see where. Okay, there it is. Alright, so this is from the Bright Lord DLC in the first game. Okay. So Elven Rage has been unlocked. It's kind of like what is known as Rage of the Gods from the first God of War game. It allows you to take out as many people as possible. If you've got it enough, I think if you've got it enough rage, or sorry, if you've got it enough wrath to be able to take them all out in a single sweep. All right, let's go. So just take out as many orcs as you can to be able to get wrath. There's a lot of them. I think this will be damn. You don't even give me the chance to do it. These guys are not kidding around. There we go. These guys are not kidding around. There we go. The orcs just keep coming. Alright, now we can activate it. But like I say, it allows you to take out as many orcs as possible. You're moving very fast too. That's so cool, man. So I'm guessing he used all of this while he was fighting Sauron. Wow. I mean, Sauron is a very big guy. You know, at a point, I actually think they really didn't do him justice in how he didn't really have a combat scene in the Lord of the Rings movies. It would have been good to see maybe Aragorn and Legolas and the dwarf Gimli try to take him out, okay, you know, in a hand-to-hand situation, but just unfortunately we didn't see that in the movie. All right. So Shadow of the Past side mission has been completed. Right. Okay, so thanks for watching. I'm going to stop here and I will see you in the next video.